Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Bring him in.
Hey Sharks! My name is Khalid, and this is Project Vision.
Okay, so tell us about your project.
So, Project Vision incorporates many different sensors, as you can see, and the whole main goal of it is to be able to determine the positioning of objects in our vicinity without being able to see.
So I got a question. What do those things on your wrist do?
Oh, these? As you can see, we have a very lovely configuration on my wrist. We have a buzzer and an Arduino that we haven't fried yet, and we have our lovely ultrasonic sensor, right? And what this will allow us to be able to do is the sensor will pretty much pick up the positioning of an object, and through that we will be able to be alerted by the buzzer if a certain object is in the vicinity of the sensor, pretty much. Here's a video of us demonstrating it.
So tell us about this thing on your head.
So this thing right here is two components actually. We have a servo, which is allowing the sensor on the servo to be moving up and down, so we get a lot of range and vision, if you want to say, project vision. Yeah. For the sensor to be able to detect things that are in the vicinity vertically, and the sensor itself is called a lidar sensor, and the lidar sensor uses light to be able to detect, the positioning of objects in the vicinity.
I'm very interested in the code. Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, so there was a lot of coding involved, but yeah, here's a video summarizing it.
So this is our LiDAR code. The important part is every loop we take the LiDAR sensor reading, then we increment the servo position. The servo position will go from 0 to 90 degrees, incrementing by 10 degrees every time. Then based off of the distance reading from the LiDAR, if the distance is above 1 meter, the buzzer will not make a tone. But if it's below 1 meter, it'll make a tone based off of the distance. This is our code for the ultra sensor module. So the important part is, for the sensor, we send a pulse. Then after a couple seconds, we receive that pulse. And based off of the elapsed time between the two pulses, we can calculate the distance in centimeters. Then based off that distance, the buzzer will make a buzzing sound. And if that distance is within 40 centimeters, it'll buzz about 4 times per second. If it's within 20 centimeters, it'll buzz 10 times per second. And if it's within 20 centimeters, it'll make a constant buzz.
So, as you can see right now, I have a kufi on my head, so I can't really see at all. But yeah, we're going to demonstrate to you guys how we can use Project Vision.
So to verify that you can't really see or know where you're going, I'm going to spin you around a couple times. Alright, and let's see if you can get out.